Am I a failure? Hey guys, it's Siu-yee. Welcome back to Frugality in Finance. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more related content. So back in the nightmare that was 2020, I came up with a few financial goals that I wanted to try to accomplish in 2021. Now let's move on to the 2021 financial goals. Today I want to go over these goals and whether or not I actually accomplish them. If you've seen some of these past videos, I have done quarterly checkups on these goals this entire year, so you can go back and look at some of those and see how I've progressed since the beginning of the year. Now I'm just gonna go over my progress or lack thereof for each goal that I set for myself. Today I would like to go over some of my progress in my financial goals for 2021 in Q2 of the year. At the end of 2020, I set some financial goals for myself that I wanted to at least write down so that I could actually try to pursue them in 2021. But today I'm just gonna give you the definitive rundown and actual status of those goals. Debt balance at the start of the month was $85,050.49. My number one goal was to pay off half of my debt at the start of the year, which was around $85,000, which means that I would have had to pay off $42,500 in 2021. It was always really important to me to pay off a large sum of debt this year, especially because I moved back in with my parents to save a bunch of money so that I could throw my extra money or disposable income towards my student loans. So if you've been keeping up with my budget videos at all, you would know that I have definitely accomplished this goal. I actually met my goal back in October, where my starting balance was around $44,000, and during that month I did dip below $42,500. My starting student loan balance in December was around $35,000, and that's gonna keep going down because it's still not the end of the month. And as you know, as I get my paychecks, I try to send a certain amount of money towards my student loans every time, so it's really exciting. I hit my number one goal, you know. I'm very happy about that. I love it when I get to send payments towards my student loans and just seeing that balance go down. So hopefully this trend will continue and I would ultimately arrive at debt freedom. I am an Upwork freelancer. My next goal was to write 2 articles per month on Upwork. I had a great client on Upwork for 3 years, and that was great while it lasted, but back in September I decided that I just didn't want to keep writing anymore. I did learn a lot through that experience, but I just decided that it just wasn't worth it to me anymore, especially with other things like work, school, and YouTube. I decided to kind of give that up because otherwise I would just be stressed all the time, and I do not want that. I am expecting another check to come in though from my tuition reimbursement, so that's gonna be over $1,300. Which brings me to my next goal, which was to get straight A's. So since the company I work for is actually paying for my master's degree, I need to get straight A's so that I can get 100% reimbursement. Otherwise, I would have to pay some amount of the tuition out of pocket, and I would very much like to avoid that. That's a really cheap flight. I've been watching some flights, and there's a flight to London that's very, very cheap right now. Anyway, I did succeed in this goal, and I got an A in all of my classes that I took this year, so I got all of the money that I spent on this program for the year reimbursed, and I'm really happy about that. You know, in addition to learning stuff and academic achievements and stuff like that, you know. I actually was able to get my Six Sigma Green Belt and my Lean Manufacturing certification as a result, so not bad. Not bad at all. I have started to list some of the things that I brought that I no longer use, or stuff that was already at my parents' house that they never use, and list it on Facebook Marketplace. My next goal was to sell 1 item per week on Facebook Marketplace. I gave up on this very, very early on. It was fun while it lasted. Decided it was not for me. Maybe I'll start doing it again. Probably not. I did learn a lot about selling items though, so I'm really happy about that. But again, just like Upwork, it just wasn't worth my time anymore. And I didn't really have that many things to sell. So unless I start, you know, flipping furniture or just trying to resell stuff that I thrift, it's just not gonna be a thing for me. I spend hours and hours editing a video. Once I've exported the video, I have to upload it to YouTube Creative Studio, and that takes between 30 minutes to an hour depending on the size of the file. And last but not least is to get monetized on YouTube. So the eligibility requirements to actually get monetized is to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. Currently, I have 650 subscribers and 2,793 watch hours. Because I started my channel back in June 11th of 2020, I'm actually way beyond the year mark, and so for the past 6 months I've been actively working against losing watch hours every day, because any watch hours that occurred before the last 12 months are simply not usable anymore. Although I'm not quite there yet, I definitely would still love to get monetized, and I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed this entire year and has actually been watching my videos, because it really means a lot to me. I've gotten a lot of really amazing constructive feedback from a lot of you, and I'm gonna try to incorporate that in my channel as I go, especially as I learn more and more things about YouTube, the editing process, and just video production in general. Some of the changes I've actually been making have already been visible to you. For example, I broke down my budget videos into 3 separate videos, like the budget recap video of the previous month, the debt and net worth update, and then the actual budget with me videos that you are now going to see. Because a lot of you actually did respond to my question in one of my last videos where I asked you if you like the budget with me's or if you like the pre-planned budget videos. Seems like you guys like the budget with me, so I'm going to continue doing those unless someone complains. So I'm going to try to continue those. Thank you everyone for your input. I am open to anything, so literally if you have any suggestions, I will consider them. I read all of the comments, so please feel free to leave them down below. And as a result, I've been able to upload more videos with content that I've technically already been planning, but just a little bit more separate and higher in quality, because these topics have now become separate videos. So hopefully my quality is going up, and if you have any suggestions, again, leave them down below. I would also love to experiment with more videos on frugality. I know I've made some language learning videos and, you know, some financial reaction videos, so let me know what you want to see. If it's something different from that, just drop it in the comments. Let me know. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to help me on my monetization journey. Or if you're simply interested in learning about frugality and finance, that's cool with me. Thank you so much for watching and your continuous support.